Hi Virgo, so this is going to be your money reading, all right? I was just reading Psalm 41. It says, victory in spite of betrayal. And I was drawn in particular to, it says, when one of them comes to visit, he speaks deceitfully, he stores up evil in his heart, he goes out and talks. All who hate me whisper together about me, they plan to harm me. Something awful has overwhelmed him, and he won't rise again from where he lies. Even my friend in whom I trusted, one who ate my bread, he has raised his heel against me. Okay, and then it goes on to say, but you, Lord, be gracious to me and raise me up, and then I will repay them. By this I know that you delight in me. My enemy does not shout in triumph over me. You supported me because of my integrity, and you set me in your presence forever. Okay, so that is for you, Virgo. It could apply to your situation. The songs that had come on for you, originally I had recorded this message for you last week, and TikTok deleted it. It just vanished. Okay, so the song that had come on for you was Once Upon a Dream, which comes from Sleeping Beauty, Maleficent, and it talks about true love, which in the movie is referenced. The original is between a man and his wife, and the remake, it is a reference between a mother and her child, whether it be biological or adopted. Okay, so that is coming through. But what I had picked up on for you in particular, Virgo, was God had gifted you a dream. God gifted you a vision of what was to come in the future, and you may have thought that it was so fantastical, that it was beyond your reach, that it was just a dream. But you're starting to see, you're starting to recognize that this is a reality that you can actually obtain, and you're going to be recognizing certain environments or situations, conversations that may have come to you in a dream in the past. Okay, and so I feel like that's something significant for you. Also, what I remember most from that reading is that if you have a job interview, it's going to benefit you to do mock interviews, to record yourself. Okay, recording yourself was very specific and it was very important. It's going to help you improve your communication skills, and it's going to show you how you're coming across, in particular with your confidence. Okay, so that's going to be beneficial for you, Virgo. Let's get you some cards. Oh, also, so the next song that had come on for you that was really important was called Big Stunna by Contrast or something. So listen to that song if you have a chance. But I really feel as though in this next chapter, in this next phase of your life, you're going to be in some kind of leadership role in your family, in your workplace, and you're going to be getting some respect that is long overdue. Okay, I'm also picking up on a lot of love for you, Virgo. Okay, a lot of appreciation. We have growing up. Okay, it says it's time to step up into your own power and stop engaging in childish qualities. Don't rely on others to help you. Avoid depending on someone else's income. Okay, so you have the skills to make it on your own. I feel like this is your opportunity to feel like you're finally growing up, no matter what age you are. Sometimes we can have dreams where we're like, okay, when I grow up, this is what I'm going to do. NF, grow when I grow up, could be another song that's important to you. But I feel like this is the chapter, this is the opportunity that you're going to be embracing that energy, and people are going to be looking to you as a leader, as somebody that is able to call the shots, and people are going to be trusting you. Okay, it says media, step into the spotlight and get seen. Don't allow your talent to go unnoticed. Okay, I feel like this has a lot to do, especially if you have an interview coming up. Don't shy away from your talents, from your skills, from your strong suits. This is your opportunity to shine. It says a career in television, radio, or magazine could be important to you, and it might be time to get more publicity if you want to increase your finances. This could also be some kind of, I heard notoriety. Okay, this could be some kind of like, I'm picking up on like somebody being interviewed by the news for something, so that could be for you. We have unrealistic here as well, and it was in reverse. And so again, I feel like this is something that previously you really thought was just fantastical. It was not something that was to be part of your reality, but you're starting to see that this was something that was planted in your mind as an opportunity. Okay, I'm also picking up on if you feel called to relocate somewhere. You're going to find while traveling or while relocating there that it's a place that was planted in your mind as a dream. Okay, God sent this to you as confirmation that you were to live there. You're going to find this place soon. Okay, it may be that you find it on some kind of media outlet, some kind of television show, Facebook post, research online. Okay, you're going to come across this. It's really exciting. Okay, we have unreliable and unrealistic are both showing up here. Okay, and I feel like you may have received this kind of feedback or this energy in the past that things were unreliable, that you were unreliable, that you weren't able to trust your own intuition, your own decisions, your own finances. Okay, we have work hard in silence. Yeah, because you did have that energy of betrayal, right? You did have that energy of betrayal here. What else for Virgo? We have body work showing up. It's interesting because I was actually listening to your song and I was thinking about, because I actually sting my spine with honeybees as part of my Lyme disease treatment. And I was thinking about how I need to do my neck. And I was thinking about how, oh, it's okay, I'll ice it to decrease the pain. And the lyric in your song, Big Stunner, had come up and he was talking about igloo on my neck. Okay, so ice to decrease the pain could be significant for you guys. You could look into bee venom therapy. That could be a cure for you that you may be interested in. But yeah, body work is coming up here. Your life purpose involves body work, such as massage therapy, energy healing, physical therapy, or exercise training. I feel like beekeeping could also be important to you, because one of the songs I was listening to, I think it was called Better, he was talking about I showed my true colors and they were black and yellow. Okay, one second. I'm sorry about that. I had to get some water. But we also have spiritual teacher is showing up here as well. So you could be working with a spiritual teacher. You could be called to be teaching certain spiritual concepts, to be applying them to your financial journey here. It says you heal with your classes, sessions, and seminars. You may also be feeling called to take a class related to some kind of energy work or body work, massage therapy, something to do with healing there. Okay, you have protected here. Okay, let's get you finances for Virgo, please. Finances for Virgo. But you, Lord, be gracious to me and raise me up. Okay, Rise by Katy Perry was another song that had been really significant, being lifted out of whatever this pit is that you were cast into, this injustice that was inflicted upon you, this betrayal. We have happy accident. Okay, something to do with being overwhelmed. Is that the same person? Like, she has the same hair, right? So she's overwhelmed, but it turned out to be a happy accident. It says, feeling overwhelmed at work can stem from having too much on your plate or being in high demand. Requiring your constant attention may be a sign to prioritize a healthy work-life balance. What you initially thought was a mistake or dead end has surprisingly led to a positive outcome. Even though it wasn't your intended path, the universe guided you to exactly where you needed to be. Okay, so you could be feeling called to relocate because of this betrayal, or it could be inspiring you to take action or to end up in a route that you weren't expecting because of where the circumstances of this betrayal had led you. And this is the happy accident. This is God's blessing. This is what you intended for evil against me is actually God used for good. Okay, and that's like the third time that's come up today. So it's very, very significant. Okay, God is speaking to us. We have fast earnings. You're going to have quick money coming in, Virgo. You're going to have quick money coming in. I think I'm going to extend this a little bit longer past the 10-minute mark. Anything else for Virgo? We have misplaced focus also showing up here. It almost looks like her hair is the same too, but hers is blonde. Okay, so it says your attention or efforts may be directed the wrong way or towards the wrong activity or problem. Reassess where you are directing your attention and make the necessary adjustments. I'm kind of feeling, Virgo, with this overwhelmed energy and everybody coming from all these different directions, and then her kind of like organizing it, setting it all up behind her so she doesn't feel like she's losing anything. I feel like taking one problem at a time, taking one step at a time. I also feel like there are certain things that you've been feeling overwhelmed about, certain stressors that God is showing you didn't need to be worried about that in the first place. And so applying this lesson in the near future is going to be really beneficial. It's going to help you save time. She has like 2 clocks behind her. And so I'm feeling like you're going to have to sacrifice certain things here, but try not to stress over how you're going to make certain things happen, because I am feeling like God is on your side. The divine is on your side here with spiritual teacher. I feel like God has been teaching you certain things and related to your career and related to your finances, that it's okay to, yeah, we have overburdened here, that it's okay to release certain things. You could be moving, relocating, traveling, and this is talking about traveling light, and so getting the most out of whatever it is that you can release, that you can relocate in the easiest form possible. It says well-run operation is also showing up here. Again, the same hairstyle. You've been keeping everything running smoothly. Work has been well managed and productive, leading to a sense of joy and fulfillment as everything appears to be aligning effortlessly. So yeah, with that big stunna energy, I feel like you were the boss, that you were taking over in this leadership role, and I feel like you're going to be adapting. You're going to be falling into this well-run operation, this new reliable form, routine, this new way of being, this new life. And so this unreliable energy is not going to be part of your reality anymore. It's kind of what I'm picking up on. There's really something significant about this hairstyle, because even I changed my hair to this kind of like wavy. So maybe somebody's feeling called to leave their hair wavy or to wear their hair that way. I don't know. There's something here about that. Oh, Virgo, you know what? There were some songs that had come through for you in regards to betrayal, and in these songs, somebody was losing their hair or they were cutting their hair. If you are losing your hair, especially if you're female, you might feel called to look into some wigs. And for others of you, this could be a call. I know cutting hair can sometimes symbolize releasing the trauma of whatever this betrayal is that you went through, this experience that your body retained. Okay, the sadness. Cutting your hair can sometimes reset that. It's not really something that you're going to be conscious of, but it's in the spiritual. It's something, a spiritual healing that takes place. And so don't go cut your hair unless you've been feeling called to do that already. But there's also something, okay, cloaking your hair, veiling your hair could be significant. But there's also something here about your adversary and them losing their hair, and it could be to illness. And so don't be shocked, Virgo, when you see these people or this person. But this is going to be confirmation of, yeah, I'm like touching this, and she's kind of touching her hair. I think this is confirmation of when you or your partner were losing their hair due to the stress, due to being overburdened and overwhelmed because of this betrayal, the stress that he had placed on you, the unrealistic expectations that this other party had placed on you. This is going to be confirmation for you to know that this is some kind of energetic retribution. I don't want to, is that the right word? It was a retaliation of energy. It was some kind of karmic energy exchange, okay? And it's also noteworthy that these two women, they're two different women, I believe, but they're wearing the same shirt. So they could have stolen your clothes or dug through your clothes. Something about clothes here. Yeah, look. He's like recycling his shirt. I don't know what that's about. You learn from past mistakes and are now using that knowledge to shape your vision for the future. Nothing has gone to waste, and you're fully prepared to tackle any challenge that comes your way, okay? Yeah, so when there is this quick money that comes in, Virgo, just rest assured that you've learned from the past and you're going to make the best choices for you and your family concerning this blessing, okay? So don't be overwhelmed by it. We have confidence. I decided to flip it in the upright. There's parties and events and celebrations, things that you are happy about. We have debt paid off. This is a brand new beginning. You may be experiencing some kind of financial reset. Okay, know that this is a blessing directly from God. And also you're going to be investing and watching your seeds grow, which is something really exciting. Oops. We have reconciliation showing up here. So be really cautious about reconciling, you know. You don't want anybody shaking up the foundation that you are building for yourself and your loved ones. Keeping your circle small was something that was coming through in your reading, because I do see a lot of passionate love coming through for you, and that's not something that you want to allow anybody to disturb. Don't underestimate the value of your peace, Virgo. There is some kind of surprise gift coming through. I believe it's from God. Okay, and this is to contribute to the healing of your journey, because there is this full recovery coming in from this betrayal, from this Psalm 41 that has come through. You supported me because of my integrity. You're a person of great integrity, Virgo, and that's why God is coming through to bless you and your partnerships, your family, your investments, okay, your businesses, increasing income. You're going to be making more money in the near future, Virgo. And so this is a time for you to be going in to this stress-free. Give her personal space, baby. Respect her boundaries. Don't be a space invader, okay?
Okay.
Back up. And that's what you need to tell people. Don't be a space invader. This is me. These are the things that I'm in charge of. This is my family. This is my space. And you're never going to allow anybody to overstep those boundaries again, Virgo, okay? So enjoy this new chapter of falling in love, embracing the love. Okay, you deserve it.